Will Joan Vassos, Chapple have a long engagement? Golden Bachelorette Joan Vassos found love for the second time in her life with Chapple. The couple got engaged on the season finale of the show. Now they are enjoying spending time together in public and planning their future together. Of course, fans are eager to know if they will have a long engagement or rush down the aisle like Jerry Turner and Theresa Nis did. What did they say? Keep reading to find out more. When will Joan Vassos and Chapple get married? A big question for fans of the Golden Bachelorette is when Joan Vassos and Chapple plan on getting married. They spoke with US Weekly and answered rapid-fire questions about their future together. One of the first questions is whether or not they will have a long engagement. They both said, long engagement-ish. She has previously said it would probably be a year or so before their big day. They also dished on whether or not they want an intimate or a televised wedding. Joan admits she wants both. Chock seems to be good with whatever his bride-to-be wants. Joan revealed that Chock is easy to deal with and just goes with the flow. He said just tell him when to show up and what to wear. When talking about their wedding, they also both agreed they would write their own vows instead of saying traditional ones. Fans already know the couple plans on dividing their time between Kansas, Maryland, and New York. They were just in New York City looking at apartments over the weekend. They hope to have a place secured by the end of 2024. Joan and Chock also share they would rather have date nights out doing something fun rather than chilling on the couch. Why they think they will last? Joan Vassos and Chapple both believe their love is strong enough to last a lifetime. Chock said, I call it the 5%. There's 5% you usually don't bend on. We've said, if it's important to you, make sure the other one knows it. The other 95% at our age is flexible. They both gushed about how well they get along together. Chock says they work well together on everything from family to business. Joan Vassos and Chapple have captured the hearts of fans with their unexpected yet heartwarming romance. Their engagement has been met with excitement, but one pressing question lingers. Will they have a long engagement, or will wedding bells ring sooner rather than later? Joan, a woman who has navigated life's twists and turns with grace, knows the importance of making thoughtful decisions. She has been through enough to understand that love, while exhilarating, also requires patience. Chock, on the other hand, is a charming and steady presence, someone who doesn't rush, but instead savors the journey. Together, they form a couple that balances spontaneity with a deep sense of purpose. Their engagement announcement was nothing short of magical. Friends and family gathered for what they thought was just another cozy evening, only to be surprised when Chock dropped to one knee. The gasps of delight were followed by a chorus of cheers as Joan beamed with joy, her eyes glistening under the soft glow of the evening lights. The engagement ring, an elegant yet understated piece, symbolized their mutual understanding. Love doesn't need to be flashy. It just needs to be real. Yet, as the excitement settles, speculation swirls. Will they take the plunge quickly, or will they bask in the glow of engagement for an extended period? Their loved ones have mixed opinions. Some believe Joan and Chock should seize the moment and get married while the momentum is strong. Others argue that a long engagement will allow them to savor every step of the journey and ensure they build a foundation that lasts. Joan's best friend, Lydia, is firmly in the get married now camp. Over coffee, she animatedly exclaims, "You're not getting any younger, Joe. Why wait when you've found your person?" Joan chuckles, stirring her latte. Lydia, it's not about age. It's about feeling ready. Meanwhile, Chock's brother, Peter, advocates for a more measured approach. Take your time, he advises. Engagement is the fun part. Once you're married, life changes in ways you can't predict. Joan and Chock find themselves caught between these perspectives. They both relish the thrill of being engaged, of planning their future without the immediate pressure of wedding logistics. They enjoy lazy Sunday mornings flipping through bridal magazines, yet neither feels the need to set a date just yet. The couple's dynamic plays a role in this as well. Joan is the planner, the one who likes to map things out, ensuring every detail aligns before making big decisions. Chock is more laid back, a go-with-the-flow kind of guy who believes things fall into place naturally. It's a blend that works, but it also means they must navigate different approaches to decision-making. The wedding industry is eager for their answer. Venues are filling up fast, and friends want to pencil in dates. But Joan and Chock remain steadfast in their belief that love isn't about deadlines. They have already committed to each other in their hearts. Whether they marry in 6 months or 2 years doesn't change that. However, as time goes on, small signs begin to hint at the direction they might take. Joan starts pinning wedding dress ideas with more frequency. Chock casually mentions a friend's wedding and how intimate it felt. Conversations about their dream honeymoon grow longer. Perhaps their engagement won't be as long as initially thought. Still, there is beauty in not rushing. Joan and Chock savor the engagement period as a chapter in its own right, not just a prelude to marriage. They travel together, learning new things about each other every day. They navigate challenges, celebrating wins, and comforting one another during hardships. The engagement, in many ways, solidifies their bond before they ever say, "I do." As months pass, the whispers of "When's the wedding?" become louder. Joan and Chock smile, exchange glances, and give the same answer every time. We're enjoying the moment. Maybe their wedding will be next summer, maybe the following year. One thing is certain, whether their engagement is short or long, Joan Vassos and Chock Chapple have a love that will last a lifetime. However, as time goes on, small signs begin to hint at the direction they might take. Joan starts pinning wedding dress ideas with more frequency. Chock casually mentions a friend's wedding and how intimate it felt. Conversations about their dream honeymoon grow longer. Perhaps their engagement won't be as long as initially thought. Still, there is beauty in not rushing. Joan and Chock savor the engagement period as a chapter in its own right, not just a prelude to marriage. They travel together, learning new things about each other every day. They navigate challenges, celebrating wins, and comforting one another during hardships. The engagement, in many ways, solidifies their bond before they ever say, "I do." As months pass, the whispers of "When's the wedding?" become louder. Joan and Chock smile, exchange glances, and give the same answer every time. We're enjoying the moment. Maybe their wedding will be next summer, maybe the following year. One thing is certain, whether their engagement is short or long, Joan Vassos and Chapple have a love that will last a lifetime.